𝗬𝗂𝗏 Taproom is the place to play indoor golf in Worcester. Featuring 5 bays with brand new 𝗬𝗏𝗄𝗍 laser simulators and over 16,000 courses to choose from, including local courses, you're guaranteed to tee off comfortably on your favorite course any time of the year. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 Taproom also hosts indoor golf leagues year-round so you can grow as a player and have fun rain or shine. Great food, great drinks, and reasonable rates. Navigate to 𝗬𝗏taproom.com to book a bay today. Say hi to Todd, Doreen, and the rest of the staff. They'll be sure to take good care of you.
Great teams don't happen by chance. They're built on trust, teamwork, and people who show up when it matters. At Massive Staffing Solutions, we connect people with opportunity and businesses with reliable talent. And we're proud to support the local communities and organizations that bring people together. Massive Staffing Solutions. People first, community always.
No job is too big or too small for Worcester's best signage and display crew. Ardor Creative are experts in signage, banners, large format printing, vinyl lettering, and more. With work featured all over New England, they will understand your needs better than any competitor, guaranteed. If you're looking for a local business that truly cares about quality, Ardor Creative is here for you. Check out their Facebook page or visit them online at ardor-creative.com.
That's Tom Curtin to lead it off.
Yeah, the Emperor again, a little bit of a, maybe a little bit of delay or maybe a little bit of sleepiness here. It seems like, he's ready to go after missing a week. 2 in there. Oh, my goodness. Over the first 3 darts, are we going to see a perfect 180 score? The Emperor has arrived in week 5.
What a visit. What a way to start it off. And after what he'll say is a kind of a weak beginning to this season, he's starting to find his form. Steve, looking to answer. That might be a tough one as it hangs down, goes wide. And we saw a little bit of this problem earlier in the season of his left and right not being able to keep the dart straight, but only a 45 from Steve there.
Yeah, not the way that you want to follow a maximum from your opponent. So Tom hunting down this perfect 9-dart leg. He's 4 into it. Can he make it 5? I don't know if it's in there. It might be in there. Let's see. Oh, the 3rd dart definitely refuses to follow the plot. 78 pounds. Not a bad visit. And again, cruising right now.
Hey, 6 triples in a row. It's just the wrong triples on the second visit. I mean, Steve's got his work cut out from him in this leg. But it's not the worst thing in the world as it's Tom holding his throw.
Yeah, I think for Steve, and I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I mean, Steve, I think you prefer that Tom gets all the 180s maximums out early. Save any, weirdness for later on in the game when he has a chance.
Yeah, granted, he's going to have to break him in this set if he wants to win it. But one break of throw is not going to be the deal breaker, but another triple found. 2 triple visit for Tom Curtin, a 135 to leave 108. My favorite double, or my favorite ton-plus double, that is.
Yeah, I actually really like 108 myself as well. And for Steve Krikorian here, I mean, you're just getting things underway. You're already 300 points clear. After a couple of visits, Tom working with the 108 here. Again, mental strength. He's going to need it because Tom's looking to take out this 108.
I mean, he's down to a 1 treble visit after 9 darts. He's looking to just put this one away. Needs the treble 19 for the double 16. Can he find it? No, he's well wide. But plenty of time. Set the darts up. Put yourself in a good position. Don't add stress to yourself. Goes for the bull and is well wide.
And that was one of the things that we did see these past couple of weeks. Again, took the week off last week. But the left and right darts from Tom Curtin, we've seen that a lot in high-pressure moments, high-stress games where he's not able to keep all of his ducks in a row, all of his darts in a line, and it's really been hampering his scoring power and even his doubles, more or less. Hopefully he's taken some time to figure that out. I know that he was down in Virginia Beach, but he needs to figure it out now because he wants to chase down Fred.
Yeah, he said that he's going to be doing a lot more practicing than he has been, but he looks like he finds the 39. And he's just outside on the double 16. Can he walk it in? No, he walks it in too far, but he's still coming back for this 16.
Yeah, I mean, again, under no pressure. I mean, this is the way that you're going to get into a game. You're going to ease into it here. 9 darts in, get yourself down to a comfortable out. And, I mean, Steve's not doing a lot really here to pressure. I mean, yeah, he can get himself in range here if he keeps all the darts in a line. But I would much rather have 16 rather than not even be able to touch the score.
I mean, yeah. wasn't even able to put it to a finish, so Tom's got 6 darts to take this 16 out. He'll want to do it in 1. He will do it in 1. First leg goes to Tom pretty convincingly.
Yeah, that's a strong start here for Tom Curtin. A little bit of waffling around, a little bit of faffage at the back end of the leg. But Steve Krikorian, you're going to lose a leg. You want it to be, well, the one that you're trying to break. We'll have to find a break in this set, but you can just kind of, brush that one off, just getting warmed up. Only finds a 60 to get things underway here in leg 2.
Yeah, but still 3 better darts than we saw in the last leg. What can Tom do to punish here? A big visit's really going to kind of put a nail in the coffin, and he's right back in that triple 20. And he goes just high, but we're seeing a lot more of the precision that we're used to. A 101 from Tom to start us off here. He goes just wide, and he just catches the wrong triple there. Again, that left and right.
I mean, it gets rid of the 1.
It does. It
right?
gets rid of the 1.
That's not a bad thing to do.
It was purposeful. He meant to do that, obviously.
I think Tom is he beating his chest over there? What was that? what was he doing there?
Little King Kong style,
He's I'm the king of this jungle. And Steve, well, you're not welcome here. But solid 60 there from Steve. Again, he's not really able to put too much pressure on with these triples, not able to find a big visit to really stress Tom out here. But here's that left-right, just struggles that we've been seeing from Tom Curtin week over week here. Needs to try and figure it out, goes low, can't find the big switch. So a little bit of respite here for Steve as he tries to keep hunting down this score.
Well, and I think as this game goes on, Steve is going to settle in and start finding these triples, to getting them to fall. As long as he keeps the dart straight, they're eventually going to drop in there. But see, that's the ones he's got to avoid. But can he? That one's dropped down low. He might decide to move. He does decide to move, so not capitalizing on the mistake from Tom Curtin.
Yeah, and that's, again, these guys at this level, they only give you so many chances. So you have to take advantage of them when they do arise, because these guys don't miss very often. Here comes Tom with the immediate pressure right back, not able to find 2 in the red bit, but that's a solid 90. And again, that's enough pressure to really start putting it on and piling it on for Steve here, who needs to start catching up.
Yeah, right now a 1 treble visit has really been enough in this game. So Steve's got to start get the scoring going, got to start feeling a little more comfortable and getting that groove that we know he can throw. Makes a good switch down to those 19s, and it looks like he does find the 96. So again, a 1 treble visit will suffice, but he's going to try. He's going to want to find more, and hopefully he can more consistently find that.
And again, Steve is only just now leapfrogged the score, and this is his throw to defend. Bobby Holt in chat saying hello. Hey, Bobby, thanks for being here on this beautiful Monday. Tom not able to find a solid ton there with that dart kicking up. But here we go again. I mean, Steve Krikorian, this is a big opportunity. If he can find at least 2 triples, he can put his score down into comfortable range here. But Tom is just right on his heels. So what can Steve do here? Might elect to walk it up. Oh, that's a tough second dart. So I'm not sure where he's going with the eyes. Maybe staying? Nope. Wanted to go downstairs for that 19 switch, but only finds the 3. Unlucky.
Yeah, just not keeping that dart straight. And again, he's got to straighten it out by the end of this leg. But because look, Tom is now starting to find that scoring power again. Oh, and he goes just wide. It looks like it clattered just a little bit to the side. Looks like it's only an 83 there, unless he snuck the second one. Yeah, well, it is an 83. It is going to put him first to a finish, and a 1 treble visit at that. Steve got to get himself in range. Got to really put some pressure on, because Tom is known to take these visits out. And a 60 is a good way to start. Now, board management, I would like to see him move over to the 18s here. And he did try, and he just didn't move far enough. So only an 83 scored. It's enough to, tap him on the shoulder and say, hey,
I mean, it's pressure. It's pressure. But Tom Curtin now, 123. Well, that's an unlucky first dart there. I believe 116 remaining now, so cannot go into 96 remaining. That's why we're behind the desk. But again, so not capitalized by Tom Curtin, only finding 47. Steve Krikorian, 115. I mean, it's in the repertoire for both of these guys, but you feel like for Steve, it's got to go.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll see which route he decides to go. I opt to just go for that trip 20 because it's the number you tend to throw at the most and you can get to a finish. So let's see where he decides to go first. He goes down to the 19, hits a 3, and will not be on a finish. And you can see the frustration settled in. Yeah, as he found that 1, he knows that was a big mistake.
And that's one of those things that makes darts so difficult is once that first dart doesn't go your way, you know immediately. Tom, 76. First dart now leaves 56. So finds that 16 right on the wire. So going upstairs for double 20 now. Finds it with that third dart. Bing, bang, boom. Locks down that 76. Steve with the 92 was right behind him. But again, it's a missed opportunity there. It shows that you can't afford to not hit those low treble, low ton outs.
Yeah, Steve was just kind of kicking himself because he didn't even get a chance at that. You just the wide darts in the single 1 and the single 3 really killed him on that one. Tom, looking to start this leg off strong, isn't able to do so, only a 43 scored.
Vicky got it in the chat saying, hey, Nick, hey, Steven, hope you guys had a great Easter. Thank you, Vicky. I had a wonderful Easter. It's actually my fiance's birthday, so happy birthday, Delaney. I love you very much. And, well, I don't think it was your birthday, Nick. I don't think I love you.
It was not. You still love me.
All jokes aside, Vicky, thanks. We hope that you had a fantastic Easter. The doctor not able to capitalize on the, well, missed opening there from Tom Curtin, only finding 59. So, Tom immediately finds the first dart in the triple 20, looking to follow. I believe that's 2 in there. Are we going to see another 180 from the Emperor himself? Oh, my goodness. I believe we have a second 180 for Tom Curtin.
Yeah, just really showing off the scoring now. Can he keep that up for the rest of this game? But he's gained control of this set, really. Steve, got to find some kind of scoring, got to find some kind of heroics to save this set. Finds the trip, just able to sneak it there, plenty of room, and he goes just high. So 100, better than we've seen, but still firm control for the Emperor.
Yeah, and again, I mean, if he can lock this down in 3 legs, that would be great. No pressure, no stress. That first dart immediately going right back home. Second dart kicks out. I believe it kicks the flight. The third dart, my goodness, what a line that he's on, what a line that he followed. The big 125 to follow that ton 80. Man, oh man, after 3 visits, he's already down to an out.
And that's what we've seen. We saw that in the first leg. He was down to 108 after 9 darts. And it's the same thing we've seen with Fred Krueger. That's the dominance that he's had. Steve, looking to answer back. The problem is a 180 does not leave him a finish, and he's not getting there anyway. All he can do is try to get himself close. A 140 is probably the next best thing. Words are hard sometimes, you know?
Oh, yeah, buddy, I've been blasting the chat more than enough times to know that. It's all right, though. Tom, 153 is not going to go here, but we'll be coming back anyway, so it doesn't matter. All he's trying to do now is just set up. Going downstairs for the third dart. Can't find the big switch, but 99, that's enough. It's a serviceable visit with your opponent all the way back on 202.
I mean, he's sitting on 54 after 12 darts. I mean, this is a better Tom Curtin than we've seen all season so far. And Steve, got to just keep your head held high. You got to just move on, be prepared for the next set, or hope that Tom misses, really. But got to get the scoring down, and that's not what you want to do. You want to get some momentum going into the next set, whether that's some big scores or anything, really. You got to find some positive note, and a 41 is not the best way to do it.
I mean, critically, he does leave himself an out in case Tom Curtin does miss. But the 14 is found, so he will be going back upstairs for double 20. Ooh, second dart just a little high. It's a good marker dart, though. Can he utilize it? He cannot, so an opportunity now for Steve on the big 161.
Yeah, what a way to steal this leg, a 161 would be. But that crucially, that first dart's got to go, and he hasn't been super, super accurate with that first dart. So let's see. Can he put this one away? And no, he doesn't find the trip 17 first. We'll have to just try to knock the score down, and you see he's basically just like, well, I'm not getting another shot at this. So 41 is not the setup you want. Only 39. Math. Oh, my God.
Hey, dude, it's a Monday. It's all right, Garfield. Mondays are a thing. And Tom Curtin, double 10. Ooh, we've seen this before where he's struggled on this quarter of the board here, and so of course as soon as I say that, he locks it down with the second. So that is a solid 3-0 leg sweep here for Tom Curtin, the opening set.
Days End Tavern is Oxford's hometown sports bar, always serving up great times, great drinks, and great vibes. Always open for the biggest games. Come for the people, stay for the dart leagues, pool leagues, trivia nights, live music, and so much more going on every week. Come as friends, leave as family, how every hometown bar should be. Head on down to Days End Tavern in Oxford today. 𝗬𝗏𝗀𝗍𝗔 Darts is the name in darts for Central Massachusetts and beyond. From dart sets and boards, accessories and apparel, to luck of the draws and events, 𝗬𝗏𝗀𝗍𝗔 Darts does it all to support the community they truly understand and love. Trusted by everyone, from players just starting out to state league champions. If you need to stock up on supplies or are just looking for a good time, look no further than 𝗬𝗏𝗀𝗍𝗔 Darts. Be sure to follow them on Facebook to stay up to date and tell them the WPL sent you.
Since 2014, U.S. Sports and Apparel has been helping teams, companies, and organizations look their best. Their catalog runs deep, including custom team uniforms, embroidered corporate wear, spirit wear, and promotional items. If you want it branded, they have the tools and the people to get the job done right. So if you're looking for unmatched quality, customer service, and quick turnaround time on your project, head down to Marlboro or give U.S. Sports and Apparel a call. Again, if you're looking for gear that works as hard as you do, trust in U.S. Sports and Apparel to get the job done right.
I mean, I agree with your point that we are seeing an elevated Tom Curtin here. He's playing some better stuff, needs to keep it going. It's not over. Steve has plenty of time, plenty of opportunities to push back.
Not at all. I expect Steve to settle in and kind of feel more comfortable as he's doing now. We know when he gets frustrated, he can start to like elevate that game where he starts to focus a little more than he was. Starting off with a ton is a way to start your set.
Yeah, I mean, likewise, he did not play bad stuff. He just got a little unlucky with the scoring. Tom has just been drilling it, and of course, opening dart finds it immediately. Second dart's a little high. We'll be looking for the big 140 here if he likes the line. I believe he does find it. So it's a good thing that Steve hit that ton because Tom's not slowing down with these opening round scores.
Yeah, and you got to keep it going now, Steve. You found the 100. Hopefully he stays smooth and can just glide those darts in there. But got to find the first one. Can he walk it down? That's a good first dart. And he walks it down. Can he find the third? It looks like he's going to move. He does move and only finds 47, I believe. It is only the 47.
Lucky.
So Tom is going to have the big chance to pull away on this one. Can he continue to pound this triple 20? Pounds a triple, just not the 20. Just the wrong one, and he goes well high on that, so he'll move around. He will find the trip 19. What a cover shot there. Able to salvage the visit. And is now in firm control of his leg.
Yeah,
to break throw.
That's a skill in itself. Being able to not get rattled, find that big triple, find that big switch, just being able to save the visit so you don't have any poor scores is so important at the highest level of darts. We've seen it time and time again from these guys. Steve, just looking to keep these darts in the line. That second dart is just going to throw a massive wrench into all the plans that he had going on in his noggin. Going downstairs, and he can't find that either, so frustration starting to boil over here for Steve, as Tom is just more or less just doing his thing.
He's just outscoring him. He's been the better player right now, and he hasn't had any real test on these doubles because, you know, Steve hasn't really been on anything, but look at this. He's back in for 2 trebles. Is he back in for 3? Another 180 from Tom Curtin, his 3rd on the match. What a visit.
I mean, the Emperor takes a week off. I think he gets the haircut. I think he's more aerodynamic than usual right now, which is why he's finding these 180s time after time. It's 3 on the game. Steve Krikorian looking to respond, looking for a lifeline here. Can't find anything. The phone's dead. The police aren't answering. What can you do when the Emperor's at your door?
Yeah, there's not a lot that you can do, and he doesn't even have to go for the bowl. He might opt to just because he likes to show off, but he won't have to. 57 scored, 32 left. Can Tom put it away? Goes inside. Double 8 for the leg, and it looks like he pins it. Yeah, he is able to sneak that one in there. So he doesn't.
Oh my goodness, wow.
That could not have been any closer without it being in. Crazy stuff.
I mean, he had both of us fooled.
I mean, I think he had Steve fooled. Steve was laughing about it. I think he thought it was in too. But Steve, just looking to, you know, tap him on the shoulder, put a little pressure here. Can he find at least a ton at minimum? Got to keep it straight. Finds the 140, so he will at least be in finishing range here.
So now the pressure all comes down on Tom, looking to clean up this 16 with a double 8. Oh, well outside on that first dart, so needs to walk it in here, needs to stay steady. A little bit of a hop and a skip, but needs the jump on this 3rd dart. Can't get it done. He falls flat. So another opportunity for Steve Krikorian to lock down this 127.
I mean, Steve's hunting down his first dart at a double in this match. He's got to stay straight. He can't afford to miss wide. You miss wide, the bid's over. So trip 20 with your first dart. That's in. So 17 for Bull. Should know the route. Just calming himself, steadying himself. Looks like he found the trip 17, which will leave, what, 16 left? 111, so leave 16 left.
67 minus 51. Yeah, 16 left.
16 left for Steve Krikorian. Oh, and he pinned it.
Wow.
127 for Steve Krikorian, and he is able to do it. Even Tom's like, wow. So his first dart at double, and it goes.
Wow. I mean, I'm flabbergasted. I mean, I think they're checking, too. I mean, they're just making sure that everything's there. I'm not sure what's going on here. I mean,
I think they're double checking what
double
the
checking the
triples are
math.
in.
Is that the high out for? I mean, the score has been. Uh-oh, what's going on here? A little bit of disagreements on the board. Something. What's going on?
Yeah, 127 is correct. 60 and 51 makes 111. 111 plus 16 is 127.
So. All right, so I think it did go.
Yeah, there we go. After much deliberation on that one, it did go. I think both guys are laughing about it.
You know, I'm so happy that happened because us as commentators, and we haven't been doing this for too long, but we get an unfair rap for not knowing our math. But I just want it to be known that sometimes the players don't know their math. I mean, that's easy math right there for everybody, but it's not only us guys. Sometimes the players make those mistakes too. What a shot from Steve.
And I think it's on a visit like that when you're expecting a fat 17 for bull, because that's what happens almost every single time. You're almost not ready for that trip to land. So, Steve, going to have that momentum shift, steal the leg back, and come up with a 60 of his own. It's not quite enough, but just hold your throw. That's all you're thinking of your
Yeah,
Steve.
just hold fast. And those types of shots and out shots can also be really weird for your momentum. And you can get the adrenaline going. You can maybe start to get a little too loose and fast with your game. For Steve, okay, you're back in this game. You're leading this set. Keep it controlled. Keep it calm. Keep those darts flowing and just keep finding it. Don't let it overwhelm you in the moment.
Yeah, and it's crazy. I mean, with all the scoring, like, Thomas had 3 180s and 4 legs, and he's still Steve is now in control of the set. So, but you can't have visits like this. Can't have 45s. That's just not going to cut it against Tom Curtin.
And that's exactly what I was saying is you have to build on that momentum. You can't just have it around for one visit. Tom Curtin, again, we're seeing that leftmost dart going a little too far out, trying to correct it. Beautiful correction there. But you have to keep it controlled. You have to harvest that momentum and keep those darts in a line. So, looking to get it done here. Decent pressure put on by Tom Curtin. Steve Krikorian. A little high on that first start, so wants to bring it down ever so slightly. Might be an unlucky deflection, shaking his head at that dart with a beautiful correction, saves the visit. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and this, like, he's just trying to hang around, and maybe if Tom can have a bad visit, he can capitalize. And this is the start of a bad visit. Can he? Look at it, and he goes back to the other side. Oh, and look at that, corrects it, 76. What a way to salvage the throw there.
I'm sorry, I just, forever now, every time I hit a 1 with my opening dart, I'm just going to hear in my head, that's the start of a bad visit. Thanks, Nick.
Oh, listen, I know. When I throw a 1, that's exactly what I'm thinking in my head. Steve, a 140 would really punish this bad visit, but it's not going to happen. So a ton just to keep it close isn't even going to happen. So Tom still in the driver's seat here.
Yeah, it's an unlucky visit there. Again, he was so close. Tom Curtin, 195 now. Can't find a way home, so just looking to bring his score down. This unlucky second dart, so we're starting to see a little bit of shakiness from both guys here, but again, that third dart is ever so reliable for the Emperor, Tom Curtin, able to bring his score down within range. Steve Krikorian now, 2-3-6. The doctor needs to deliver a big one, at least a ton for some serious pressure. Lines up the shot. Oh my goodness, and that's just, well, that's the start of a bad one.
Yeah, as you say that, he finds the trip 20, he looks to go bow. Still, a 70 is not the best because, you know, it doesn't leave a finish, but you're at least finding a trip 20. That's, I think, the silver lining you got to think of your Steve.
I mean, silver linings be, well, I can't say that word live on the air, but everybody at home knows what I was thinking, especially if you don't leave an out. You have to at least leave yourself a chance, and even though it's a poor visit from Tom Curtin here, again, you could be looking at something if you just scored that much better.
That's true. I mean, if you had just thought about the math and instead of throwing at bow, you just throw out a fat number, leave yourself a finish, you know, just put yourself in a better position and you wouldn't be sitting on 166 now. Now, he's just got to find a trip, got to put pressure on, goes downstairs. We'll try to find the trip 19. And it doesn't look like he finds it. 60 scored, 106 left, 82 for Tom Curtin.
Yeah, I'd much rather have the 82 here. Probably going to go bullseye first. Again, if you find that big green bit, you go for the 17. He doesn't find anything there, so he finds the 9. So 73 remaining now.
Oh.
Okay. Nick just messed up my math here.
I'm so good at it. I'm so good at just ruining whatever he has going. So 42 scored, 40 left for Tom Curtin.
Buddy, I can be right at math sometimes. I know it's hard to believe, but
oh man. So Steve, eyeing up this 106 to steal a second straight leg with a 10+ finish. Got to keep it straight here though. You just drift into the 1, you're not going to have a finish. He just goes down to the 19s first. We'll leave 87 left, so trip 17. And he's not able to find it this time, so 70 left, either trip 18 or trip 10. I think he likes to go trip 10, but depends. He will go for the trip 10, 60 left.
Yeah, I mean, that's an understandable move. Keep it all on the same side of the board. No reason to go for that long stretch up to those 18s. But, I mean, Tom Curtin, this all just comes down to how efficient are you at your doubles. Again, he's been really reliable, especially on tops in this opening set. Now it's come time. He has to deliver it if he wants to tie up the set here. How difficult is he going to make it for himself? Okay, a little high, so not that much space to work with. Okay, I think he about stays the same height here. Shake of the head, a little bit of a recalibration. Needs to bring it down, and he can't do it, so he can't find that micro adjustment down to the double. And Steve Krikorian needs to find the 60.
Yeah, Steve, again, got to keep it straight. Find the fat 20 with your first dart. Do not trip it. Of all things to do not trip it. That is a great first dart. Stays out of the way, gives him room to work. All right, now you got to split the difference right in the middle. Oh, and he goes just low. A well-thrown dart, and it just hangs low. But Tom Curtin is going to get a chance to just hold his throw in this leg here.
Yeah, Tom is going to be, well, breathing a sigh of relief here. He thought that leg was done and dusted in the ledger book of Steve Krikorian. Can't make this adjustment. That might be a tough dart to get around. There might be space to work with. And, oh my goodness, when you need some help, phone a friend. Why not two? I think both of those acted as a fence and pushed that dart down.
Yeah, he literally slotted it between his 2 darts, and it just dropped down in there. So, Steve, still, panic button is not set in. You're not ringing any alarm bells now. You actually almost stole that leg to go up 2-0. So, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep the scoring going.
Yeah, and what we're referring to is that this is Steve Krikorian's set. He went first in this set, so if he just holds throw 3 times in a row, he'll walk away and tie up this game. Tom Curtin has to break, almost got broken there, which would have been panic time. Looking to open up this leg here with something big, finds that first dart, not able to follow with the second, but looking for the 140, hunting it down, and he does. My goodness, if I want someone to hit over a ton in the first visit to the board, I'm calling Tom Curtin. He's my friend that I'm going to phone.
Yeah, big 1-2-5 from him as that third dart, or the second dart, just kind of straight a little bit into the 5, that left-right. But the correction is just so good. So, Steve, what do you got left in the tank? What can you do to score and keep yourself in this leg? Because this is a leg that if you get broken, you're in a really, really tough spot, and the 45 is not going to help you.
Yeah, it's a tough visit there from Steve. But it all comes down to the punish now. If Tom turns around and hits just a 40, or it's still pretty much an even leg here, might be an awkward lie on that dart. Tried to go higher, but looks like he was on the path to go lower, and he's not able to find anything significant. It might be a 40. It's a 55. But that's what I'm talking about. So there's plenty of space now for Steve to leapfrog again, take control of this leg. He just needs to hit big.
Yeah, he needs a 2 treble visit, though. Even a 1 treble visit doesn't really put you in control. Tom will still be first to a finish. He needs 2 trebles right here, and it's not going to go. So Tom will remain in control of the leg pretty much no matter what now.
Yeah, I mean, the shake of the head, the toss of the hands there from Steve Krikorian. He knows it's not good enough. Tom, he's not going to be down on his luck for too long here. He's just too good. Too good, Tom, the Emperor, my goodness. Finds that first dart. Second dart barely slots in. Look at the line on that dart. Looking to go over the top. Not able to get it done, but still relentless pressure. The Emperor, he is back with some new clothes, a new haircut. Man.
Yeah, the biggest thing for him has been doubling. His scoring has actually been really solid. The problem has also been a little bit of consistency where he's kind of left and right and hitting those 40s and 41s, but then bouncing back with a big 140 or a big 180. Steve with a 140 of his own just to kind of keep himself in this leg. So back to Tom Curtin to put himself on a finish.
Yeah, back-to-back big visits from both guys here. Tom working with 181. That dart is just low, so 161 remaining. I actually believe it's inside. Been told by the producer, Nick Soldo, sitting next to me, that was actually in. My eyesight, that's why I wear glasses, and he doesn't. He's too good at spotting those. But Steve Krikorian all the way back on 212. This is a tough spot to be in. It's do or die now. You got to find something.
I mean, if there was ever time for a 180, now's the time to do it. Leave yourself 32. And that's the first one he needs, and plenty of room inside that treble. So just follow it up. There's the second one. Moves himself over. Can he slot a third one in there? 140. 140 will do, though.
Man, What an opportunity, and it's still good pressure, though. So Tom Curtin has to clean this up. Going on the 18s, I believe that one's high, so he will be staying there for a look at the bull. Going for the middle of the board, the red button, he wants it, and he can't find it. So low, I mean a millimeter wide, and an opportunity now for Steve to clean up this 72.
Yeah, Steve's got to clean this up. This is pretty much do or die here because you don't want to give Tom the darts back with basically to win the match. So 16, another 16 for tops, and he keeps it in there. So 1 dart to save his skin. Can he find it? Oh, and he goes just high. Oh man, the pressure is just mounting. Tom hasn't been 100% on his doubles, so still got to hit this.
Yeah, and he's got to navigate around the board a little bit to clean up this 25. So the first dart at the 9, that's found. Going downstairs to double 8 there on the left. Pulls it inside, so all the way across now for double 4. And man, he was closer to hitting the number ring than the double itself. The momentum has been passed back to Steve, but he needs to find it with these 3. Can't afford to give it up.
Yeah, Steve has been given a lifeline. He's got to take advantage here. Hold your throw. Go up 2-1. Give yourself a little bit of space in this set. And there it is. Finds it with his first dart. And now he's up 2-1 in the second set.
Yeah, and a little bit of emotion shown there by Tom Curtin. That's an opportunity wasted. He knows that if he was going to this leg with 2 legs in hand, he would be playing for the game. Didn't want to give that up. He knew how close he was, but looking to get things going immediately underway here. There's that scrappy second dart just not finding its way in. Not able to follow the beautiful line that he set with the first dart. So if Steve keeps things steady here, might have an opportunity to put some real pressure on Tom's throw.
Yeah, this is the chance right now. This is the chance to get that momentum back on your side, and he finds the corner of the trip 20 with his first dart. He's just high in the second, but I think he's going to stay and try to slot one in there. 100 scored, and we're seeing the more consistent scoring from Steve Krikorian.
Yeah, and that's a great visit there. Steve has always gotten better as the game has gone on. He always locks in the longer a match goes. He's just one of those guys that I've noticed. If you just let him have a couple picks and doubles, he starts to take them with more frequency. Tom Curtin not able to deliver anything really spectacular. So Steve looking really good here to keep this pressure building against Tom.
Well, and he plays a lot of long format. I know his singles league that he started, they play over 21 legs just in the regular season straight. So he's used to these longer format matches that he can kind of take his time to get going. This is shorter than that, so if he can't get going fast enough, it becomes a problem. But you see, this one's starting to drag out, and it's starting to favor Steve Krikorian.
Yeah, Tom, 380 now. By no means is he out of this leg. He just has to, well, put in a good visit here if he wants to really keep building this pressure. Looks like he's going downstairs. Doesn't like the line, but we see that left-right just faffing about there, not following orders, really giving the momentum back to Steve. If he finds 1 triple, that's a lot of pressure being built in just 1 dart.
Yeah, Steve's in control. Just got to keep playing the game he's been playing all set. It's been working for him, and he's just missing that trip 20. It's a well-thrown dart, but he just doesn't quite keep it straight. Same with that one. I think clattered off his own dart, and just an unfortunate visit for Steve there.
Yeah, oh no, indeed. As Steve Krikorian just now brings his score into the 200s. Tom right behind him at 333. Hunting down a triple. Both guys have been, well, just struggling a little bit in this leg, not able to find much of anything. The averages have been plummeting here, so might be nerves. Both guys know that it's close. Both guys know that this is a big game with big points on the line. Steve Krikorian now in better position, lining up his shot, finds the beautiful first dart. Here's the triple. Is he going to be able to open up the tap? Second dart might have been thrown in too much haste. Not able to make the correction back, but at least he finds 1. It's a good score. Pressure on Tom.
Yeah, he's just got to keep plugging along with these big scores. Tom's not been reliably finding the triple in this set. And as I say that, he finds 2 of them, just 1 of them the smaller triple. And there it is, 3 triples, 1-3-5. As I say it, will knock him down to a finish.
And that's usually how darts goes, too. Like, once somebody starts to find it, more often than not, the other person is going to start hitting it as well. If both guys are struggling, it takes a lot to get out of that little rut. Steve, no way home, just trying to drop his score down here. Needs to make the switch downstairs if he wants to try and leave himself something handy. Finds the big 19, so it's a great visit. It's a tap on the shoulder, but Tom Curtin with a chance at this 1-3-8 to tie the game.
Yeah, both on a comparable finish. Tom Curtin finds the first triple. So 60 scored, 78 left, triple 18, doesn't find it, 60 left, gonna set himself up. Single, oh, and he misses the big number, 59 left. So how crucial does that end up being if Steve doesn't take out this 1-3-2?
I'll take it. Darting Cardinal Sins for 300, Nick. You have to hit the big number there to leave yourself the single double, especially if your opponent is Steve Krikorian. He has the skill to get it done. Finds 25, I believe.
57 right now, leaves him the ball. Needs to find that trip 19. He goes just high, so no finish for Steve. Tom Curtin coming back for this 59. Steve going to look to just set himself up and hope Tom misses, because he has been missing these doubles, especially these combination finishes, and he does the exact same thing as Tom and finds a single one.
Yeah, that's pressure through and through. He knew that that was a big shot to push this to a game-deciding set. Finds, well, I'm not sure what Tom Curtin is doing here. I don't think he knows his score. I don't think that's correct. The Emperor has made a massive mistake. He busts his score. That's the first time we've seen that.
Wow, and just not fully paying attention, not realizing what he had left. Thought he had 60 and hit it, but the 60 was not enough, so 17-20 for Bull. And he steal the set away. Double 5 now for the set after a mistake from the Emperor. Oh, and he goes wide. So Tom coming back for this 59 after not knowing what his score was.
I'm still flabbergasted that someone to the caliber of Tom Curtin can make a mistake like that. 52 remaining. Now he's really making this difficult. One dart in hand. It should have been so much easier, and he can't get it done. How many chances is Steve Krikorian going to get to push this to a game-deciding set?
Oh my God! And if he ends up losing this match, you're going to see that this could be this is one of the big reasons. You can't have visits like that. They're sloppy and just not where it needs to be. So Steve got to capitalize now. Good dart, stays outside, just going to try to walk it in. That is a good marker dart. Can he just kind of glance it in there? Oh, and he goes. Oh. That is about as close as you can put it without it going in. Those are well-thrown darts.
I think that Tom can't believe it either. I mean, I think after that mistake, he probably thought that he was done and dusted. Finds it with that first dart. Steve Krikorian, shake of the head there. He knows, nod. Yep. I blew that one. It's going all the way here. So Steve, who should have had this game with that crazy mistake from the Emperor, this is now going to a game-deciding leg, set-deciding leg. Can Steve hold his throw one more time and push this a little bit further?
Yeah, crazy that was just for Tom to hold throw. Steve had his chance to end the set there, but will walk away having to win another one.
I will repeat it again. People are very easy to jump on us for not knowing our math, but the players it happens to. Tom Curtin, again, he is a seasoned competitor. He is a great shot and showing us what he can do with this opening 140. The opening visits have been stellar for the Emperor. Steve Krikorian, again, looking to hold throw, has to find something massive here if he wants to relieve himself of this pressure that's building.
Yeah, Curtin was not happy after that last leg, and he's coming back with a vengeance, but Steve going to be looking to power some scoring in here. And can he find it? And he stays downstairs, so not missing by much, but not able to find the triples. So Tom in control to win the match.
What a moment that would be. I think that would be the moment of the game if Tom walks away with a relatively easy leg victory here. Steve would not be able to let that go. I mean, what an opportunity to be handed, but Tom is struggling with the numbers a little bit, struggling to find any scores, can't find the triple to save the visit. So all of a sudden, Steve Krikorian being gifted opportunities to jump back in front and put the pressure back on Tom. This is a hold of throw here, guys.
Yeah, he's got to find something big just to keep himself in this leg, and mentally you need to find something big. That is a great way to start with a trip 20. Can he keep it there? It just clatters high, will stay there, finds 100. So it's just enough to keep yourself interested and hope Tom has a bad visit.
Yeah, and Tom, after a bad visit or two, that's usually his limit per leg. He usually will give you one, maybe two if you're lucky. Needs to find the triple here. Just needs to split the middle. He should work for Oreo, man. I mean, he just put the filling right between the two cookie cups right there.
Oh, man. So Steve, pretty much in the same position he was just in now. He was actually the exact position he was just in. Needs to find some more big scores. Keep himself relevant. That's not a bad first start. Can he work his way up? Yes, he can. Wow. He finds the trip with his second dart. Can he sneak another one in there? No, he can't. So it won't leave a finish, but it will get him close. So Tom needs a big visit, put himself on a relatively low finish, and force Steve to have a big visit after.
Yeah, and Tom comes firing right back. Again, I mean, he's just been so good in the latter half of these legs. Second dart does not find its way in there, but the 140, talk about a big visit right when you need it. That's what the best players do. 76 remaining. Steve Krikorian, he needs 2 for serious pressure.
Yeah, that was about as well-timed of a 140 as you could ask for. Steve now has got to come up with something big. That's a great first dart. Can he kind of guide it in? Oh, no, and it clatters high. So at best, a ton, but it looks like it's only going to be a 45. Yeah, only a 45, so not a lot of pressure on Tom here. 141 what Steve was left on. So 76, trip 20. Will go down to the 16s. Can he find it? No, he misses wide. Misses wide, and he leaves himself 40. So Steve with a chance to steal a 141 here.
He took out, what is it, the 127 earlier.
Mm-hmm.
This is another big one that he has to reel in here. 141. To extend the game out, to extend his week 5. Needs to find it here as Tom is waiting in the wings, looking to close out the game. Finds the opening triple. 81 left, looking at trip 19. Can he find it? Oh, wanted the 15 way. So it looks like he'll be going back up. Might be staying downstairs, finds the 10. So he got the combo going, but wasn't able to convert. Leaves 56. Tom with 40 remaining.
Yeah, you don't think he's going to miss, but he has had some kind of dodgy opportunities. But look at that. Dead center to win the match, and Steve knows it. He had his chances. I thought there was a big chance after that trip 20 went. He decided to go trip 15 for double 18, which is the less common route that gets taken. 141 is really common on those 9-dart finishes, where trip 20, trip 19, double 12. But Tom Curtin gets it done.
𝗬𝗂𝗏 Tap Room is the hub of darts in central Massachusetts. With close to 30 dartboards to play on and the biggest Friday luck of the draw around, you're guaranteed to see some friends or make some new ones every time you stop in. Additionally, 𝗬𝗏𝗏 Tap Room hosts many Worcester Dart League and Minuteman Dart League teams in all divisions, making it fun and inviting for a wide range of players and skill levels. If you're looking to develop your game, why not try and play in one of the many weekly leagues from cricket to long format 501? You're going to grow as a player and have fun doing it. So if you're serious about darts, stop by 𝗬𝗏𝗏 Tap Room as soon as you can. Say hi to Todd and Doreen and the rest of the staff. They'll be sure to take good care of you. 𝗬𝗏𝗏 Tap Room, 70 James Street in Worcester. See you there.